What is going on, everyone? It's DC3 Johnson here with another Madden 21 franchise mode video, guys. So in this video we're actually going to go ahead and cover our matchup against the Atlanta Falcons here. So it should be a rather interesting one here for us. It's definitely going to be on the road in the Mercedes-Benz Stadium, which I'm actually still having a hard time adjusting because for me, coming from going to New Orleans and seeing the Superdome, it's when I think of Mercedes-Benz and the football field, I think of the New Orleans the Superdome, and they actually recently lost the names because I guess the Atlanta Stadium is just that good that they're just like, you know what, we're gonna go ahead and just go ahead and give the naming rights over. So with that being said, we go ahead and start the matchup. We actually strike first. So after, excuse me, and by that I mean they strike first. Three zip. We end up sliding into the 6 yard line, and on the possession, we end up scoring a touchdown pass thanks to the pass to Mr. DeAndre Hopkins, who just does a really good job. And we get the initial stop to them. Unfortunately, they get to 3rd and inches and end up scoring a touchdown on the next drive here. So they end up taking the lead there. And there you see, speaking of New Orleans, they'll end up facing the Rams. Our boys, the Rams, they'll end up facing them on the next matchup here. And so now we got the Vegas and Chargers. That should be rather interesting. And there you see Carson Wentz and the Titans are tied at 7 at the moment at the second quarter. It is 14-7 Green Bay, and of course, we have not been doing a good job here. So right now with the Falcons, they end up getting into touchdown territory and end up scoring a touchdown with about 55 seconds left. And there you see Green Bay goes up 21-7, which is pretty similar to us. We go 20-7 at the moment right now. So we end up lobbing it here, almost a near pickoff at the 25, and they end up getting a 1st-and-goal opportunity. They're going to have to throw it away on the first drive. So here, try it again, 3rd down. Trying to avoid the touchdown here. We get the almost a near sack. We get the stop, and it's going to be right at the 1. They'll have one last try. They're going to have to settle for the field goal here, and so it's a 23-7 game coming into the second half of the ball game here. And so there, we're going to go ahead and just throw it. And we get to the 40. Kudos to Madden and EA Sports because this is actually pretty accurate because now we're on the East Coast, so a lot of the games still haven't happened yet. Because normally when we play in Arizona, a lot of the games are already like in the finals or anything like that, and that's just simply because we're playing in the West Coast, where a lot of the games end up being later in the day, with the exception of Sunday night and then obviously Monday Night Football. So at the 5 here, we're going to go ahead and have to settle for the field goal here, not taking any chances, so we get it down to a 2-possession game. It's 23-10 at the moment, and so we inherit the ball with 6.5 left in the 3rd quarter. We go ahead and advance 5 yards here, and so on 3rd and 5, we give it once again to Kenny Drake, who's going to get us 2. I believe it's going to be 4th and inches. We go ahead and do the running play one more time. This time Drake gets us all the way to the 46. Feeling the pressure, Kyle Murray's going to go ahead and just throw himself into the 28-yard line here, guys. So in about 5 minutes left here, 54 yards for the man. He's going to go ahead and get an opportunity here. I'm going to throw it to Christian Kirk. Avoids the initial tackle and gets the touchdown here. And just like that, guys, we go to 23-16. So now it's officially a 1-touchdown game here for us. So we are in a good position as we're slowly starting to kind of close the deficit here and hopefully get something going for us and really put the pressure on Atlanta. And so Atlanta puts us all the way down to the 3. They're trying to come for the sack here to get the safety. We end up getting all the way up to the 17-yard line. So it's a 23-17. Look at this, avoiding the tackle here, almost a near sack. And to end the 3rd quarter, we get to the 26-yard line. There you see that's the score right now. We went 10 zip, and so Still trying to get us going here. King and Drake able to get us to the 46. There's a near tackle, gets us to the 45. With about 14 minutes left here, it's gonna be close. It's definitely gonna be close. And now at midfield, we're gonna go ahead and throw it here to get to the 38-yard line. There you see Kyler Murray, 172 yards, which for us that's a pretty slow gain. There you see we throw ourselves to get to the 21-yard line here with about 12:50 left. Time's going to be very important here, guys. It's going to be a very crucial fourth quarter. We go down to the 6 thanks to the matchup from King and Drake. And so we throw it to DeAndre, who's going to get the touchdown. And we should be, oh, actually, excuse me, not DeAndre, Christian Kirk, who is going to tie the game up. And we have the possibility of taking the lead here at 23-all. And it should be a rather interesting. You see the replay there of how close it was. He gets his foot on the line. And that being said, we get the possession to Atlanta here. And it looks like they are in the territory. They're trying to get into the red zone. It looks like it's going to be a 15-yard gain for them to get the touchdown to Mr. Calvin Ridley here. And so they will end up taking the lead. Unfortunately, they failed the 2-point conversion, so that does give us the opportunity to retake the lead with a touchdown here. And already right off the bat, we give it to DeAndre Hopkins, who's going to get us to the 45-yard line. And then we get King and Drake to get us midfield, and we have a fumble on the floor, fumble on the floor, fumble on the floor. It should be under the review, and it is going to be under review here. Just take a quick look at the replay. Oh my God! Okay. Oh no, I think he fell. No, I think we should be good. It should end up returning back to us. King was on the floor by the time he ended up fumbling the ball out. So it should be a 4th down for us. Don't know how close we are to the end zone. So it's gonna be 4th and inches. So yeah, the ball ends up coming back to us and. Ends up saving the game here. So we give it to our boy, the rookie, Mr. O'Neal. Who's going to get us all the way down to the 31. So a nice gain of 15 yards almost. And so now, feeling the pressure, throw it in the pocket. We give it to DeAndre, who is going to get into the end zone. And just like that, guys, we've officially taken over the lead. It's 30-29. We do go for the 2-point conversion here. And unfortunately, it does end up backfiring. So we have a 1-point lead against Atlanta. And there you see there's a defensive interference that ends up costing us yardage, and it gives Atlanta the lead here. So now it's our time to catch up. And there you see Max Williams ends up getting dropped down hard. He ends up kind of bouncing back up, but after a struggle. But he does get us to the 49-yard line, and we get to Christian. Just like that, it ends up being getting us to the 32 here. Good job for Mr. Kirk. 24 zip, and looks like Max Williams has been declared to be out for the season, so that's definitely a tough one. The Buccaneers end up beating Pittsburgh 21-14, so good job to Mr. Tom Brady himself. And so now with 3 minutes left here, we're starting to burn a lot of the clock here to avoid giving Atlanta too much time to really come back and do something with it. And so just like that, we get down to the 10-yard line. Remember, time is definitely of the essence. We're going to go ahead and give it to King and Drake, who's going to get us the 1st down, and that should pretty much burn a lot of the clock here. So we get down to a minute left, and we're down at the 3, so they get the stop here. And so it is going to go to 4th and goal with 22 seconds, and and unfortunately we end up coming up short. And that will pretty much give the win to the Falcons. So we will end up enduring our first defeat of the season. The Falcons end our streak, so no perfect season in the books for us. Matt Ryan and Julio Jones end up beating us 37-30. Wow. That's a tough one. That's a tough one, definitely. And so with that being said, with the look at that pass yardage 452, they beat us. We outrushed them, but they outpassed us. So kudos to them. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you guys later. Take care, guys, and stay safe out there.